Hello guys. Welcome to our new episode. We hope you all are doing well, and today's video is gonna be about the Area 51. So let's get right into the video. In the middle of the barren Nevada desert, there's a dusty unmarked road that leads to the front gate of Area 51. It is protected by little more than a chain link fence, a boom gate, and intimidating trespassing signs. One would think that America's much mythicized top secret military base would be under closer guard, but make no mistake, they are watching. Beyond the gate, cameras see every angle. On the distant hilltop, there's a white pickup truck with a tinted windshield peering down on everything below. Locals says the base knows every desert tortoise and jackrabbit that hops the fence. Others claim there are embedded sensors in the approaching road. What exactly goes on inside of Area 51 has led to decades of wild speculation. There are alien conspiracies that galactic visitors are tucked away somewhere inside. One of the more colorful rumors insists the infamous 1947 Roswell crash that was actually a Soviet aircraft piloted by mutated midgets, and the wreckage remains on the grounds of Area 51. Some even believe that the US government filmed the 1969 moon landing in one of the base's hangars. For all the myths and legends, what's true is that Area 51 is very real and still very active. There may not be aliens or a moon landing movie set inside those fences, but something is going on, and only a select few are privy to what's happening further down that closely monitored windswept Nevada road. The beginning of Area 51 is directly related to the development of the U-2 reconnaissance aircraft. After World War II, the Soviet Union lowered the Iron Curtain around themselves and the rest of the Eastern Bloc, creating a near intelligence blackout to the rest of the world. When the Soviets backed North Korea's invasion of South Korea in June 1950, it became increasingly clear that the Kremlin would aggressively expand its influence. America worried about the USSR's technology, intentions, and ability to launch a surprise attack, only a decade removed from the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. In the early 1950s, the US Navy and US Air Force sent low-flying aircraft on reconnaissance missions over the USSR, but they were at constant risk of being shot down. In November 1954, President Eisenhower approved the secret development of a high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft called the U-2 program. One of the first orders of business was to track down a remote, covert location for training and testing. They found it in the southern Nevada desert near a salt flat known as Groom Lake, which had once been a World War II aerial gunnery range for Army Air Corps pilots. Known by its map designation as Area 51, this middle-of-nowhere site became a new top-secret military base. To convince workers to come, Kelly Johnson, one of the leading engineers of the U-2 project, gave it a more enticing name, Paradise Ranch. U-2 testing began in July 1955, and immediately, reports came flooding in about unidentified flying object sightings. If you read the details in a 1992 CIA report that was declassified with redactions in 1998 and subsequently released nearly in full in 2013, it's easy to see why. Many of these sightings were observed by commercial airline pilots who had never seen an aircraft fly at such high altitudes as the U-2. Whereas today's airliners can soar as high as 45,000 feet, in the mid-1950s airlines flew at altitudes between 10,000 and 20,000 feet. Known military aircraft could get to 40,000 feet, and some believed manned flight couldn't go any higher than that. The U-2 flying at altitudes in excess of 60,000 feet would have looked completely alien. Naturally, Air Force officials knew the majority of these unexplained sightings were U-2 tests, but they were not allowed to reveal these details to the public. So, natural phenomena or high-altitude weather research became go-to explanations for UFO sightings, including in 1960, when Gary Power's U-2 was shot down over Russia. What's also interesting about the most recent 2013 report is that it confirms Area 51's existence. While the 1998 version does have significant redactions when referencing the name and location of the U-2 test site, the nearly unredacted version from 2013 reveals much more, including multiple references to Area 51, Groom Lake, and even a map of the area. U-2 operations halted in the late 1950s, but other top-secret military aircrafts continued tests at Area 51. Over the years, the A-12 and numerous stealth aircrafts like Bird of Prey, F-117A, and Tacit Blue have all been developed and tested in the Nevada desert. More declassified documents reveal Area 51's role in Project Donut, a 1970s attempt to study covertly obtained Soviet MiGs. The flights are ongoing. In September 2017, an Air Force lieutenant colonel was killed under mysterious circumstances when his plane crashed in Nevada, and the Pentagon would not immediately ID the aircraft. It seems he was most likely flying a foreign jet obtained by the United States. Even so, the alien conspiracies gained ground in 1989 when Bob Lazar claimed in an interview on Las Vegas local news that he'd seen aliens and had helped to reverse engineer alien spacecrafts while working at the base. Many have disregarded this as fiction and are even offended at the notion. Today, Area 51 is still very much in use. According to Google Earth, new construction and expansions are continuously happening. On most early mornings, eagle-eyed visitors can spot strange lights in the sky moving up and down. No, it's not a UFO. It's actually the semi-secret contract commuter airline using the call sign Janet that transports workers from Las Vegas's McCarran Airport to the base. As for what's happening these days in America's most secretive military base, few know for sure. Researchers have some educated guesses, including improved stealth technology, advanced weapons, electronic warfare systems, and, in particular, unmanned aerial vehicles. Chris Pocock, a noted U-2 historian and author of several books about the matter, told that he thinks classified aircraft, more exotic forms of radio communication, directed energy weapons, and lasers are currently under development at the base. While the lore around Area 51 may be nothing more than imaginative fiction, that won't stop people from gawking just beyond those chain link fences. Fact or fiction, aliens are a big tourism draw. In 1996, the state of Nevada renamed Route 375 as the Extraterrestrial Highway, and destinations such as the Alien Research Center. To Area 51's west, there's the Alien Cat House, which is advertised as the only alien-themed brothel in the world. Geocaching also attracts visitors here, since the highway is considered a mega trail with over 2,000 geocaches hidden in the area. However, one should be careful when planning a trek to Area 51. It's the desert, after all, so bring plenty of water, snacks, and have proper weather gear for the hot days and the cold nights. Phone service and GPS probably won't work, so have printouts and actual maps. Gas stations are few and far in between, so carry spare fuel and tires. Remember, do not trespass under any circumstances or arrests and heavy fines await you.